So guys, okay, so getting into it again, I step my back leg. This is a good angle here for you to see how much I'm squeezing my outside leg into the hip and how I change it from the side to the back so that I can lift and twist more easily, right? Then again, we run into the two collars, my partner frames. I try to get my knee to the ground and step out and start circling, cutting this corner to try to use my elbow to start pinning my partner's shoulder. One thing you guys can do, and I always recommend doing if you're still in the crossface, or even if you're still fighting a hook, is to try to free your partner's lapel, right? Try to open it up. And this is something that I'll talk about now, but it applies to any time you're feeding the lapel. The way you do it makes a big difference. I don't want to feed it like this with the material loose. I want to make sure that whenever I'm feeding, that I'm holding the lapel together almost like a rope, and that I don't give it to my hand. What does that mean? If I give it to my hand, there's very few tension, there's very little tension. I'm going to put my elbow back and there's going to be a huge gap, right? So look at how I'm just going to punch it straight up into the armpit, and my hand is going to reach for it, right? When my hand reaches for it, I close all that gap, and now I'm ready to pull my arm back. And now remember my head. I have my head up here so I explain, but as soon as I pull my elbow back, I bring my head down, right? So again, I'm here explaining you guys how to feed, but don't leave your head out. Hear me out. Even though the underhook with the lapel is going to make his arm weaker, he's still going to try. So always make sure you're looking down, right? And from here, you can finish the passes I was talking about. You can do the windshield wipe after you control and wipe out the pass. You can do a long back step to pass. But one thing I want you guys to also think about is that sometimes, and it's not great for the bottom person to do that, they can lock a figure four. So Meow might be desperate for me to know how to pass, and he can lock his legs together there. The way that I'm going to get my weight right to pass can help us in different positions. So look at one thing here. I'm going to stay low. I'm going to try and bring my knee on the inside of the waist, right? So again, I'm going to make my shoulder really heavy. So feet back, lift your hip and drop your shoulder. And look at how I'm going to start twisting. When I twist, I enter my knee on his waist, and no matter how much he's trying to hold on to my leg there, I have an open path. I just keep my hand on the ground. If my head is under his arm, I can even use this to start potentially flaring that elbow for an arm triangle, for an arm bar. But even if he closes this space, I can keep this pressure to succeed on passing. So I'm here, I lean onto that shoulder, twist. Once my outside knee has entered the hip, this leg now has a clear path. It's easy for me to just go slowly walking. And my head might stay under, might go over. I just need to make sure that my shoulder is heavy, and then I'm trying to stay as side to side as possible, okay? Let me do another angle, Meow. Again, I twist, find the waist, Meow, lock the body trunk, lock the trunk. So I lift, twist into the waist, shoulder heavy. Now this side, he can't really stop me. I just gotta make sure that pressure stays on while I'm sliding over to take him out.